सियासत के इस खास मुलाकात में आज एक खास मेहमान हमारे बीचों बीच है। वो है श्री श्रीधर बाबू जी, जो एक वरिष्ठ नेता और मिनिस्टर फॉर इंडस्ट्रीज़ हैं। सर, तेलंगाना के यूथ को बहुत सारी अपेक्षाएं हैं। देयर आर लॉट ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेशंस फ्रॉम द यूथ फ्रॉम द प्रेजेंट गवर्नमेंट फॉर नॉट ओनली जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ बट फॉर ग्रोथ of the state and also creating skill development, etc. As a senior minister, what is the strategy that you're working on?
ये खासकर आप सही बात पूछे। जो राष्ट्र बनने के बाद राष्ट्र का जो युवा हैं, ये युवाओं का आशाएं जॉब्स के लिए, जिस जॉब्स के लिए के लिए राष्ट्र बन गया था, 10 साल से उन लोग राह देख रहे कब हमारे जॉब मिलेंगे, किस तरह राष्ट्र सरकार हमारे उपेक्षे को किस तरह निभाएंगे। 10 साल से कुछ नहीं मिले उन लोगों को। एक तरफ सरकार के नौकरी नहीं मिली, दूसरी तरफ प्राइवेट की नौकरी भी नहीं मिल रही है। दोनों के ऊपर हमारे खास नज़र थी, क्योंकि ये राष्ट्र बुनियाद ये जॉब्स के ऊपर है। खासकर ये कहते हुए हमारे जो 6 गारंटी में जो 2 लाख का गवर्नमेंट सरकारी नौकरी भरने के लिए वो काम शुरू करें हम। मगर दूसरी तरफ देखें तो तकरीबन 30 लाख ग्रेजुएट्स, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट्स अभी जॉब्स के लिए देख रहे। सरकार जितने भी होने दो, मगर जो जितने जॉब्स नौकरी है 2 लाख से ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकता है। 2 लाख 50 हज़ार, मगर बाकी का 30 लाख लोगों को किस तरह अपने एम्प्लॉयमेंट देना, किस तरह उन लोगों को 2 रुपए कमाने के लिए कोशिश में रहना, हमारे वो खासकर हमारे नज़र रखते हुए हमारे जो यहाँ पर आ रहे जो प्राइवेट इंडस्ट्रीज़ है, वो प्राइवेट इंडस्ट्रीज़ को भी एम्प्लॉयमेंट का ज़रूरत है। मगर जो यूनिवर्सिटीज़, जो हमारे कॉलेज जिन जिन लोगों को ग्रेजुएशन का सर्टिफिकेट दे के भिजा रहे, वो जॉब की तरफ देखे तो वो जॉब रेडी नहीं है। वो स्किल गैप जो है, ये गैप पूरी करने के इरादे से हम स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी लगाए अभी। ये स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी केवल हैदराबाद में नहीं होंगे, हब एंड स्पोक मॉडल से यहाँ हैदराबाद में सेंट्रल ऑफिस रहेगी। यहाँ पर भी बहुत हज़ारों लोगों को यहाँ पर स्किल ट्रेनिंग देंगे। उसके बाद अगली साल नहीं तो 2 साल के बाद यहाँ पर पूरे सक्सेसफुल होने के बाद पुराने जो 10 ज़िले के हेडक्वार्टर्स में ये स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी का वहाँ पर ब्रांच लगाएंगे। वहाँ पर ब्रांच लगाने के बाद जो हमारे खास उद्देश्य है, लोगों को जॉब मिलने के लिए, वो स्किल का ट्रेनिंग देने के लिए, जो वो सर्विस सेक्टर में हो, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर में हो, अभी जो न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी फील्ड में हो, कहीं भी हो, जो हमारे प्राइवेट इंडस्ट्रीज जो चाहते हैं, जो जॉब स्किल्स चाहते हैं, उन लोगों को पूछ के वो जॉब स्किल्स ट्रेनिंग करके फिर उन लोगों को जॉब रेडी हमारे कैंडिडेट्स को देने के लिए, ये हमारे स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी सरकार नहीं चलेगी, सरकार नहीं चलेगा उसको, ये इंडस्ट्रियल पार्टनर्स जो है उन लोगों का चलेगा। अभी जो स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी का चेयरमैन आनंद महिंद्रा, जो दुनिया में बहुत मशहूर है, वो स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी का में चेयरमैन के लिए राज़ी हो गए। अभी चेयरमैन उन्हें बनेगा। और दूसरे इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट श्रीधर बोल के हमारे तेलंगाना का है, उन्हें वाइस चेयरमैन बने। उन लोगों का कोर्स डिज़ाइन करेंगे। वो कोर्स में जो पढ़ने वाले को नौकरी आने का बहुत वेटेज रहेगा, कोशिश रहेगी। 100 लोग अगर ट्रेनिंग लिए, 100 लोगों में 90 लोगों को प्राइवेट नौकरी मिलने का बहुत आवश्यक बनेगा, उसमें यू गेट दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी। सो हमारा ख्याल क्या है, ये स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी दुनिया में, भारत देश में नहीं, दुनिया का ये हमारे हैदराबाद तेलंगाना स्किल कैपिटल बनने के लिए कोशिश में है। और 30 लाख जो जिन लोग हमारे अनएम्प्लॉयड भाई बहन लोग हैं, खासकर स्किल ट्रेन करेंगे। अभी जिन लोगों को जिसके उम्मीद से, जिसके काबिलियत से जॉब मिलेगा, हमारा कोशिश तो जारी रहेगी।
जी सर, तो ये कब तक स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी बनने का अंदेश?
ये साल 2000 लोगों को, ये साल
जी सर
अभी शुरू हो गई। अभी मैं आनंद महिंद्रा साहब इन लोग बैठ के वाइस चांसलर को सेलेक्ट करेंगे। अभी वाइस चांसलर सेलेक्ट करने के बाद कोर्सेज डिज़ाइन करेंगे 1-2 महीने में। कोर्सेज डिज़ाइन करने के बाद उसको एडमिशन्स लेंगे, किस तरह एडमिशन लेना, किन किन को लोगों ने लेना, ये हम पूरे इंडस्ट्रीज के ऊपर छोड़ दिए।
सर, आपने कहा कि स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी में it will be a unique kind of a thing where you will be developing skills, but there are a lot of universities which are offering similar kind of technical evaluation of a student and then giving them opportunities. How different would this skill?
No, our point of vision is we just want to bring all the skill imparting institutes under one umbrella.
Yes, sir.
Suppose for example, if you would have noticed, we have already taken this initiative in terms of modernizing our ITIs, Industrial Training Institutes. So we are spending about 2,400 crores to modernize all ITIs, and we are making them as advanced technology centers. So these are all trades which have been there for the past 20 to 30 years. Now the modern industry requires different trades, and there are new machines which have come, which require the skilled manpower. So keeping that in view, we are training our ITI trainees with the modernized skills so that all these people will be employed. Mostly 90% will be employed who gets their certificate from these advanced technology centers, which are earlier ITIs. So this is the first initiative we have taken. And the second initiative what we have taken, in a day's time from now, we are going to roll out one more skill initiative under banking, financial services, insurance sector, wherein this consortium of banking, financial, insurance sectors have come, and they told us we require about 20,000 people in India, but we are not getting the right people. So, in fact, after many discussions with them, we came up with the idea, whatever the subjects our students would like to take, if you can prepare a module, curriculum, a small curriculum in engineering or in BCom or in BSc courses, wherein the students will get trained in that BFSI courses. In that BFSI courses also, those people will be coming. They will be starting out the curriculum. They will only be coming and training.
I see.
So by the time they finish the graduation, even the engineering graduates or a normal commerce graduates or a arts graduate or a science graduate, in terms of mathematics science graduate or a statistics science graduate. So these guys who would take this module, immediately by the time they complete their graduation, they will be absorbed by these companies as employees. So in the first year, where we are going to roll out in the next week, we will be training about 10,000 people.
That's a huge number.
10,000, out of which 1,000 or 2,000 by end of their degree, they may be getting the jobs in this banking, financial services and insurance sector. So this is one more skill initiative what we are trying to do. Is no other state has done it. No other state has done in terms of ITIs. No other state has done in terms of public university, that is skill university. So these are all things where we see our young guys who believed in education will have an impact in their life. After getting their education, if they don't get jobs, they become more unproductive.
Right.
They become more disillusioned with the society. We don't want them. We want the productive resources of those people to put in the right way and see that, our state will be benefited. We provide them the job and productivity of the state grows in a big way.
Sir, but then what about the unskilled labor, sir? There is a huge demand for them as well. Is there something being done for them, sir?
No, it's simple. We have unskilled and semi-skilled and skilled.
Right.
So few companies or the private entrepreneurs require semi-skilled people too.
Right.
So we will be concentrating on semi-skilled people.
Okay.
The semi-skilled people and skilled people, in these two sectors, our skill university takes care of it. And we would like to see not only white collar jobs, we will also see for the blue collar jobs. But unskilled, how to go about? People who doesn't do anything, who doesn't have any skill at all. But they are also required in terms of, they are also required for the industry.
Yeah, true.
So how do we literally, channelize their energies or resources? We are just planning and people are working for it.
So the previous government's emphasis has only been IT sector, whereas Telangana's strengths have been manufacturing and other segments. What is your government's?
IT we would like to take it to the next level. Definitely. But that is because we have a pride in our engineers. Definitely. And the next level of technology, if they can embrace and integrate, we can go to the number one position in India. So we will try to upskill and reskill their technical skills and see that, these all disruptive technologies like, quantum or the data analytics or the cyber security, the most especially artificial intelligence, we have to literally embrace all those technologies to see that to survive in their own field. When coding is becoming redundant after artificial intelligence, AI comes into picture. So now the world is no code. When there is no code, many people, many engineers, many intelligent brains who does coding for big companies over here, they are stationed here in Hyderabad. They are our skilled people. And if there is no coding, many people will be on the road. So they have to integrate AI into their level of technology and see that the new emerging field, they get the opportunities. So for that, we will try to plan and see that they upskill their skills and try to embrace the new technologies. That is one area. And second thing is, as you rightly said, it's only manufacturing sector which can create jobs for semi-skilled or unskilled and skilled people too. So in manufacturing sector, you have an opportunity to create employment. And that too, we lay strong emphasis on medium, small and micro entrepreneurs. So for that, we are bringing out a new policy. The policy, we shall encourage the manufacturing sector in the big way. Now, after we had come to government, we are on the last leg of making this NIMS at Zairabad, absolutely a manufacturing zone. Now, in the recent visit of US and South Korea, the famous Hyundai company is putting up about $40 million over there for their state-of-art R&D center for all their core technologies in terms of Hyundai and Kia over there. So we are trying to see that the manufacturing sector grows and we will try to encourage them, all the manufacturing, because manufacturing is a big field now. And now that we have a China plus approach, we would like to see many players also, we would like to involve many players also, we would like to invite many players to come, put their manufacturing units over here so that we can create lots of employment for the people of Telangana and see that we grow organically.
Get you, sir. Since you spoke about China, What are the steps being taken to ensure that we have something called Made in Telangana, Made in India initiative for global?
Yeah, made in India also we would like to take the leverage out of it. And our chief minister and we are all very, very focused on the products. And on the technology field, we have an edge. And also on the labor front, we have an edge. On terms of required skills, we have an edge. So we would like to integrate all these things and see that we try to produce mostly from Telangana on Made in Telangana brand. So we will like to go by it, and also it's a federal state, federal, India. We would take all the advantages, whatever the utilities, whatever being provided by the central government also. We'd go in a positive way, take all the incentives, try to see that how we can really travel with the center and see that the Make in Telangana also grows along with Make in India.
Recently, you have been on several tours of various countries. What are the new investment opportunities that are coming in Telangana?
Especially in terms of software, we have a scope in expanding data centers. And almost all multinational companies have their own data centers. And the beautiful ecosystem, what in terms of power, in terms of water, in terms of land, in terms of beautiful environment here, and especially the skills available here, many data centers would like to establish themselves here. So if you see Amazon data centers, they express their desire to put in a big way, in a very big way. So they would like to put $1 or $2 billion in next couple of years to put their data centers over here. Likewise, many companies are coming to put the data centers over here. And in terms of power also, renewable energy companies are coming forward to produce power. So they have shown interest. So in that sector also we are trying to showcase our state. And thirdly, in the manufacturing sector too. Suppose for example, we have Young One company who is of a world repute company is there, and they are going to open their first factory in Warangal. So recently they have given us commitment to expand in a big way. The South Korean based company. So we invited many textile companies from South Korea to come and put their offices here, manufacturing companies here, so that our people will get employment. So these are all sectors where we try to put in, and pharma sector as usual. This is a capital where the 35% of the production of the medicine from all over the globe produces here. So many people have shown interest to put their pharma units in terms of life sciences. So we have an opportunity. And in terms of food processing also, a couple of companies are showing interest. Then we will push it for in the agriculture sector where we can create a value addition for those people. So we have categorized, 3 zones, especially keeping Telangana geographical area into perspective. One is core Hyderabad, that comes Hyderabad before Outer Ring Road. From Outer Ring Road, what we are trying to construct is Regional Ring Road. That area is peri-urban Telangana. Post Triple R, that will be the agri zone. So in that way, in terms of my industry is concerned, in core urban, where we will try to project the software industries or non-polluting industries, and in peri-urban area, we will try to produce manufacturing units, we will try to encourage. And post Triple R, we will try to produce agro-processing units over there. So this is our vision actually. So we are on the first leg of our vision. Definitely in a year or 2 years' time, we may try to show some results.
So since pharma is a very important segment in the state of Telangana, the recent government's decision to scrap Pharma Hub has created a confusion. Could you please throw some light on how you're going to go about pharma segment?
Yeah, basically we have given a promise to the farmers over there, the people who reside over there, because pharma as such, they have an apprehension of it's a polluting industry and pollution may endanger their lives. So keeping our promise to see that, it's not only a farmer city, it will be a sustainable city. So on that premise, we just started, and we are trying to see that pharma industry also grows. We are trying to keep clusters, pharma villages all over Telangana. The three sectors have been identified, one in that same pharma city, and one in near Kodangal, and one near the other part of Telangana. So 2,000, 3,000 acres will never, give that sort of a pollution threat to the people over there. So keeping that, and also the new technologies coming into being, no effluent discharge will be there from the new pharma units coming up. We will try to imbibe and embrace those technologies and see that. But here the point here is what we have promised to the people. That pharma city and to the farmers are over there. We will make it as a sustainable city, a net zero city, where the carbon emission will be almost zero. So we will encourage the pharma companies which are coming in different clusters in villages, in the pharma villages. So we will encourage in the same way. Whoever comes and wants to put a pharma unit, we will be encouraging them to, but not at one place. They have been described as pharma city. So all through Telangana,
Integrated.
all through Telangana, we would like to encourage. That's what our intention is.
Sir, but real estate is another area where, Hyderabad is booming, or rather Telangana is booming. Any particular policy of the government to give it a further boost?
No. Chief Minister Mr. Revant Reddy is planning to literally see that the real estate also has to grow. And also the second point is the middle class and the lower middle class should also have the say in terms of having their right to buy a 2-bedroom house or 3-bedroom house for a middle class, upper middle class and the lower classes. So affordability, keeping that in view, we will try to encourage the real estate. The real estate is not only meant to create some sort of a physical structure for only the upper classes, but we have the middle class, we have lower middle class, lower class and upper middle class also, where all these salaried people should also have to have a say in the real estate sector. So that's the real reason we would like to encourage, and we would like to encourage the real estate entrepreneurs, that field also, and we like to say that you will have the maximum profits and at the same time cater to these all sections of the people. So we will organically say that, real estate should grow, keeping in view of for metropolitan cities compared to Pune, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai. So in that way, we would be equally raising our real estate rates, keeping in all other components into perspective.
Telangana has always been a surplus revenue state, sir. Between, the revenue receipts have been between 55 to 60%. And since the Congress government has been magnanimous with its welfare schemes, how do you intend to continue with that kind of a revenue growth, or if not, go beyond?
No, actually, right, good question. Basically, whatever the 6 guarantees of us, what the people were expecting since last 10 years, we have a commitment to fulfill those promises. That is a welfare. Yes. We will try to keep that in view. And the same side, what you've been asked is how will you raise the revenues and balance the development and the welfare. So that's the real reason. One sector is to encourage industries and encourage real estate and see that the revenues grows, and also to bring in some fiscal discipline in terms of finances. So if you bring some sort of a discipline, the wasteful expenditure will be controlled. When you control the wasteful expenditure, you will have good amount of revenue which can be shared to the welfare and also development. Definitely we are finding the sources where we can literally raise our revenues, whether in terms of, as you rightly said, in the land registration, which shall not disturb the lower classes or the salaried class or the middle classes. And also see that without increasing the taxes on the common man, how should we increase the revenue? So this we are trying to focus, and this job has been assigned to the Revenue Research Mobilization Committee. And whatever best we can do, we will try to mobilize the revenue and see that the main focus of the welfare, we will try to, commit with our conviction, and also see that the development also grows, because the population is growing, the infrastructure has to grow, the capital expenditure has to be spent. So this, keeping everything in view, we will try to derive, and as rightly said by you, we will try to increase the revenues. Source of revenues we will try to find out without taxing the common man.
Thank you, sir. Is there any opportunities for minorities in the industry segment under your portfolio?
Yeah. Basically, we will try to encourage everybody who comes, who would like to become an entrepreneur in a micro way or small or medium way. But at the same time, we will give some sort of a additional focus to all these minorities also, yes, if they are interested to put there. And that element also will be under our consideration.
Sir, one last question. Previous government had set up a few organizations for women entrepreneurs. Is there something that is there in mind for you to encourage?
No, definitely. What the other previous governments have done, we will try to take it to the next level. Okay. We don't have a political vendetta that we should discontinue that. But in addition to that, what is required for the women entrepreneur in terms of creating social infrastructure in the parks, which has been ascribed to the women entrepreneurs, we will also try to put that stress on that, and also see that whenever the woman comes and wants to do on her own and create some employment, we will give more encouragement. Now the Indira Mahila Swashakti, where we would like to really encourage women to become a Karodpati. So in that also, in the recent budget, what we told, we will try to have a mini industrial parks for the women, only for women in all assembly constituencies. So that will become a growth engine, economic growth engine for the state, and also see that the women entrepreneurs will be encouraged and they provide employment to the people from that area. So it's all like creating employment and encouraging the women, and the women becoming a greatest contributor for our economy. So this we are planning out. So that we already told in our budget.
Thank you.
Thank you.